good day. This is the Unfiltered Room podcast. We are here once again. I'm your host for today, Ndobaku Favor, popularly known as Apostle Vukish. With me here in the studio, we have some interesting personnel. They have been here before and they are here again. We have Sawizi and Miss Amara. Welcome back, sir. Welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm very fine. You always come up with the dicey ones. So who knows what you have for me today?
I have a very dicey question.
I see.
All right. Today we'll be discussing about a particular topic. I know it's something we're interested to hear. It's something we want to hear about, and it says red flags we ignore.
Okay.
These are the red flags we ignore, both in business, both in our friendship, both in our relationship, both in family and all that. All right. So this is what we're going to talk about today. So Izzy, how are you feeling about this particular topic?
Hot.
Right.
It's really hot here.
Quickly, let's run. Sawizi, I know. Okay, let me start. Relax.
I'm relaxed. I'm very relaxed.
When you're calling him, he's making him feel tense.
No tensions. But he likes to. He wants to speak your back. Not a problem.
Let me dive in.
I will dive.
You are with me, right?
You are free to dive.
All right.
Okay.
Sawizi.
Okay.
I know you have quite some experience in the relationship world. All right.
Wow.
So wow. I've known you for quite some time, so I know you have been in a couple of, all right. So let me not regret it. So, but then, sir, what do you think are some of the red flags we see in relationship, but we ignore them?
Okay.
You can. This we are not boxing you. It's not based on a gender. It's not a particular gender. Just generally.
I'm trying to
for the male.
Male and female.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
First and foremost, red flags are not happenstances. They don't just happen. Okay.
They are signs.
They are there. Okay. You just choose to ignore it.
Sure.
It's. I think I came across something I was studying online. They said the human eye sees the nose all the time, but the brain chooses to ignore it. It's like red flag in every aspect of life, relationship, business, even family. Yeah, there are these things. They are there, but because of maybe you are carried away by the flow of the moment, and then you choose to ignore it. The emotions are there. You know how pumped, especially you know how pumped you are, how elated you are, so happy you are this, you are that. You are looking at this thing. You know this thing is bad. It's bad. This thing is not sustainable.
Okay.
But you want to go with the moment.
Okay.
And then, boom. Sometime when maybe the reality now hits you. You're boxed, and then you're looking at it. You're saying,
There is a saying that says,
if you ignore the signs, you can see wonders. Exactly.
So tell us, what are some of these experiences? What are some of these signs we ignore? They are little.
Very
Very tiny. Exactly. Yeah. See, person they people then they show them, and they show them in conversations, in little act. There is this Igbo adage that said, "Eba na man jakere ka na ekwu eziokwu." Where we play the most, that's where we tell the truth. You see, that time that he's playing and he gradually hits you, it's painful. Though. If they hit you like this, they go.
Be specific, sir. Just that's
okay. That is where I'm driving at. There is playful touch, there is playful hit, but you guys are like having a conversation, and sometimes there's a little bit of a disagreement, and it's like, you're looking quiet. You understand? It's minor, but it's a sign. It's telling a story. This thing is not sustainable. Address it now. It is abusive. If you don't talk about it now, good morning, I they bring how are you?
No, it's not even about talking about it, because definitely the guy will tell you I will change.
Yes.
So it's something
and there is this thing I always tell people,
okay,
right? There is this thing I always tell people. You see, bad character is not to be ignored, right? You have to reject it immediately. Because anything, if you feed them attention, it go grow. Habits, they grow by attention. Now you feed them the attention, women can grow. Sure. So that time where you see that particular one, you saw it. If it is not something that you can handle, get out immediately.
ASAP.
Get
jump,
out.
flee
from it. Flee from it.
Right.
You've taught the person about your boundaries, and then the person is playfully crossing into your boundaries time after time, there and then. Get out. This person will not adjust. He will not adjust. Don't make excuses for this person. Now the excuses that we made for some of our leaders now lead us to where we did today. And I see the carry us, they go far. I think I'll stop there.
Mr. Amara, what do you have to say? What are some of the red flags? He has pointed that from his own side. Like, as a guy, we are talking about being abusive, right? So, what can you tell? Just maybe one or two you can. Then from there we'll run.
Okay. Firstly, I would say being in a relationship with someone that is not teachable is even a very big red flag to begin with. Because the person you're dating, I know that you're not assuming that the person will be able to meet up everything on your list as a man or as a woman. You know, we all have what we want in a man or a woman. And we are expecting that at least maybe 60% should go with.
Ladies say, I need a toy, I need this, I need that, you get.
Yes.
Okay.
Then maybe the remaining 40 or 30% can be worked on. So how will you not work on this when the person is not teachable?
Okay.
It simply means that it's just going to be that way. It's something you have to tolerate, endure, accommodate it.
I think this is one of the biggest red flags, both gender.
Yeah. It's not gender based. It's just
it's just because I think a guy can be teachable. A guy is teachable. If you see someone, a guy is teachable, a lady is teachable as well. Yeah. All right, but in our world today, we see people that tell you, this is how I am, accepting me the way I am.
You see that
and
word?
The way you are is very stupid and annoying. We are not accepting you. So I can't create room to accept you the way you are. You must be able to unlearn. You must be able to unlearn and learn. Sure you get. Yes.
Even outside relationship.
Okay. Yes.
Life is all about learning.
Exactly.
Unlearning the wrong things and learning the right things.
Yes. You unlearn, you relearn, you learn. You learn new things. You
unlearn some old ones and then
you
learn.
I think being teachable, being unteachable is a very big red flag.
It's a big red flag.
It's a big red flag.
Yeah.
Not just in relationship.
No,
even
relationship.
in
business, every aspect of life. Every
aspect of life. Is a big, even as friends. You know, there are friends you want to. Okay, we have not entered the aspect, but let me hit about. There are friends you want to correct on something. They will be hinting of. They don't want to.
I can't even be friends with you if I can't tell you the truth.
And you accept.
Unfiltered.
Yes.
Sorry, it's unfiltered. If I can't tell you the truth unfiltered, okay, and then you point out to this and look at it from our angle that there are things that actually brought us together, that made us friends. We have to see things from a common lens, right, before we can actually become friends. So if I'm not able to tell you this thing for what it is, the way it is, and then you see it as I'm telling you that this is wrong, and then you change it immediately. What business? What am I doing with you?
I wanted to ask as well. Okay. Sawi, do you think a lady saying my husband to be money is our money and my money is my money, do you think that's a red flag for you?
Oh God. This question now, you see, he always comes with the nice one. I mean, it's. I think it's person specific, right?
Okay.
There are men that.
I mean, you personally.
Listen, can you calm down? There are men that has built their life in such a way that they said, "My wife's money is her money.
Keep her.
Keep her.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Enjoy your money.
But
But
my
you see our money,
spend
I
it.
go fund you. We go fund the family.
No, I'm
right?
talking about a lady having
But
that mindset.
A lady, is it wrong? Is it right? It's all depending on the kind of person you are and where you find yourself, right? I am not trying to be maybe trying to justify a lady's thinking in that aspect. That, but what I'm trying to say here is that you have to know the kind of person that you are looking at, or you want to marry, or you want to spend something with, or you want to have anything you want to do with. Understand the kind of person he is, understand the kind of person she is, before you get to before you start creating certain notions inside of your head. Are you getting what I mean? Yeah. So if your person does not have a problem with this type of thinking or this type of mindset, you're good to go. Carry on.
Okay.
But if your person, we say, we have said it from time, it's 50-50 or nothing, then it's a red flag. Okay, this guy is having this notion that in this relationship is 50-50 that I want, and then you are coming to tell him that my money is my money, your money is our money.
No, it's
a problem. It's a problem. You people will not work.
It's a problem.
Can two work together except they agree? No. So that's where it is.
All right. I think you are right there. Then another thing is the kind of person you are dealing with. All right, because if someone that wants to build with you, you cannot come out and say somebody who wants to build with you. You are telling the person your money is our money, my own money, you keep it.
There should be an understanding there.
There are families. There are people that started from the scratch. There are men that we are not what they are now. Why they were unmarried. Everybody when they married, okay, they started planning. How do we do this? How do we do that? Then the lady is having the mindset of, if I'm maybe let's say she's having a job, a gig of 200,000-300,000 a month, or let's say 400,000. You are keeping it to yourself. The guy is doing this. He's doing that. No, it's not making sense.
See, most men invest in their women for certain reasons. Yes. One of the reasons being that, should in case anything happens, is an Igbo island. You have somewhere to fall back to. Okay. Right? There are times that you might make the wrong investment. Sure. And then you lose out as a man, as a hunter, you know what I mean? You might make the wrong investment, and then the wrong investment is eating deep into your purse. You have your wife that maybe you must have invested into.
That's true.
Family in a teamwork. Sometimes it's 100-100. Sometimes it's 70-30. Sometimes it is 50-50.
Yes, it depends.
It depends on. But all these things are based on understanding level. The understanding level, agreement level. What do we agree before we step into this thing?
All right.
So that is why it's advisable we talk everything through before.
It's all right. Mr. Amara, I have a question. Okay, I think I've heard someone say, it was a lady. She made a statement. She said, any girl that a guy eats her money is a fool.
Any guy?
Any girl that a guy eats her money, like the girl spends on the guy, like the girl is a fool. Do you think this? Do you think this is a red flag? As a lead, you are seeing your fellow ladies see that kind of a thing. What do you think?
For me, it's a big red flag. We can't talk about love without talking about giving. Okay. Let's even begin with, for God so loved the world. The way he proved it was by giving Jesus. And giving in a relationship is not even supposed to be one-sided.
At all.
So if you're telling me as a, let me say now, let me just take myself to be that lady.
Okay,
if I'm the lady now, I'm telling my man that if I spend on you, it means I'm a fool. It simply means in the first place you never loved me.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to. Okay, how will you now show me you love me? Or let's even say it's a relationship whereby no sex nothing,
Okay.
such things. So one of the ways you show me that you love me
Is by giving.
Giving.
Exactly.
You're giving me time, attention, gifts, anything, support, ideas to run my business or my vision. So why will you not tell me that me doing that or any girl that does that is a fool?
Is a wrong narrative.
It's a wrong narrative. And whatever makes such a person to say that, she will still realize that it has been a wrong idea, because by the time you stay in 1 or 2, 3 relationships and you see that guys are kicking you off because of this mentality, you will find out that you're doing the wrong thing. So it's a red flag.
Like,
It
okay,
is.
definitely. So, what we're having now is to say that being unteachable is one of the biggest red flags we discussed here.
Yeah.
Okay, Amara, do you think, what are the other red flags? I wanted to get
Okay,
one
yes.
more from you. So, what are the other red flags you
Other red
feel
flags.
can generally affect a relationship? But it's not, I'm not boxing you or saying
Sure.
it's gender based. It's not, so, talk to her.
Now, accountability. Not having someone you listen to.
This is another one. This is a very big one
Not
as
having
well.
someone you listen to, whether as a guy or as a lady, whether in a relationship, in any aspect of life. Because there should be this one person
That will call you.
that when you hear that they're about to call this person, you will just have a rethink.
Yes.
Whether in a relationship or anything at
Yes.
all. So it's for me it's a big flag, red flag for me.
If somebody wants to do something with it, doesn't have somebody he's listening to, right?
Oh, well, of course, definitely, because I will have to maybe ask around.
Okay.
Or maybe tell me, who is this person that maybe even jokingly ask you, do you have mentor? Do you have people you listen to?
Spiritual father,
You know,
something like that nature.
Or a covering over you. Because me, I'm speaking from the believer's aspect. Sure, I'll have to get to know.
Awiz, what do you have to say about this accountability?
Okay.
She mentioned
first,
that.
first and foremost, I always say that relationship is not for stupid people.
Oh my God, help
It's not
me.
for stupid people.
Okay.
If you are stupid,
You don't
don't get
enter
into a
into.
relationship. Just go ahead and be stupid. When you are done, when you have senses, when you are ready, now get into a relationship. Now, see, I always choose transparency over honesty.
Okay.
You know why? An honest person will tell you when you ask, but a transparent person will tell you without you asking. So at the point, you are not asking everything, so you are not getting the whole information. Are you getting it? So transparency inside this accountability is the one that I hold the most in every relationship. Now, there was something she said about not having people that you talk to or you listen to. I don't quite buy into that idea. Personal reasons.
Okay.
I do not
I saw
like-
your
I
body
do
reaction.
not- I do not really fancy third parties in relationship. I feel relationship is for mature man. It doesn't mean that we cannot borrow ideas or try new things, but I think it's something that is private for me and you.
Okay, but I think
Me
where
and my
she's
person.
coming from.
I know. I understand where she's coming from.
Okay.
But I'm telling you from my own
Okay.
personal point of view. Personally,
Okay,
I
this-
do not like
A third person.
third parties
Okay.
into
relationship.
relationship. Because relationship, I don't think marriages and relationship has manual.
No.
Everybody
The
has
truth is-
everybody.
The truth is, it doesn't have.
It doesn't have a
Do
manual.
what works for you.
Do what works for you, but
Okay.
but
But there
try
are patterns
to
people
yes
have followed that
that
you can-
that you can borrow.
Yes.
That you can borrow if it will work for you.
Definitely.
See, the way our parents married. If we try it now,
Never work.
it is not. It's going to be a war, because there is a lot of things that they did then that is beautiful. Oh. It is very, very beautiful. But now
Not fanciful in our
it
generation.
is not. It is not that.
The ladies, our mommies then had this level of patience and endurance. Both are
Not
daddies as well.
disrespecting the women of now.
Yeah. We are not disrespecting,
Disrespecting
but
them.
now,
But now a lot of
they
things.
tolerated more.
I wouldn't say. I would
The
say,
level of divorce now is
Was
too
not
much. It
much
was not
during
like
that time.
like
first,
that.
first and foremost,
Okay.
what was the thing that even led to the relationship in the first place? That is one. Was it love in what love should be, or was it attraction? That is where lust comes in. You go see this person and say, "Hi, the reason why I like this babe because say she
She's fine.
gets this, she
She
gets
said,
that."
you don't.
Love is more than that. People say, people ask questions. They say, "What if you run out of love?" Dude, I find that very, very. I don't know how to explain it, but should I even actually run out of love? Somebody will say, "Do you even know what he's saying?" See, from a spiritual point of view, from a biblical point of view, right? Love is patient. Do you know love is undying? You don't run out of love.
It's not possible.
You don't.
If not, Jesus for don't run out.
God should have run out of love on us. God should have run out of love on us.
Definitely.
So you don't run out of love, right? Where it is painful the most, love overlooks. But on the other hand, use your head. Don't be in a situation where your emotions is the driver and your head
He's
is the
absent.
passenger. Is the passenger. You will have accidents. So before you venture into love and all these things, make sure that you and this person can actually work. You are agreeable. You guys are agreeable to a certain extent. Person where you want to do relationship with, you don't they see 10 things about the person where you know like. Baba, you the Chris? You the Chris?
Are you not supposed to?
Are you not
Just
supposed
read it
Yeah,
and
you are.
try to
These things are repeated. You the Chris? What are you doing?
All right. It's all right.
You understand where I'm going
Okay,
to? So it is what it is.
All right. Okay. Moving forward, we want to talk about. When we talk about red flags, it's not basically in relationship only.
That's why I said accountability
Okay.
is a red flag.
Okay.
For me,
Generally.
generally,
All right.
it should
Okay. Let's talk about friendship. All right, because sometimes we feel it's the only relationship that we should talk about red flags.
Yeah.
But in friendship, I think there are some persons you are not compatible with.
Yeah.
Both your male guys,
Male friends, yeah.
your female,
Female
friends.
friends,
All right, for the ladies. Well, ladies are. I don't even want to enter there because a lot of ladies will tell you, "I don't have female friends. I don't have female friends." Women get wahala. This one, that one, you get. They will tell you how we have encountered. You get what I'm saying? You have gone through. You get. Say, I've seen shege in the hands of ladies. So all my friends are men. You get. So, do you think there are red flags in friendship? And can you point out maybe probably one or two because of our time?
There are.
Of course, yeah.
There are. Even I currently have a friend. Yes, let me call her friend because we have grown beyond the level of acquaintance.
Okay.
So because friendship has influence, whether
Exactly.
negative or positive. So I should be able to dictate and know the red flags in you before even calling you my friend. No, at first, this particular person, all those things I was not seeing it. As time goes on, I started seeing that this one, even the pastor, she doesn't even listen to her.
Okay, I want to come in. Sorry to cut you short. Do you think, when we talk about friendship, red flags in friendship, do you think when we see this particular thing in a friend, all right, do you think we should run from that person, or should we try to see if we can work on that particular thing, and if it's not forthcoming, we japa? Or do you think at that initial time, if you are seeing it for your mental health, you run 440, or you want to do Yakubu manage?
Okay.
You feel like you want to die, but you don't die.
I will not die.
Because they have a lot of ladies. When you go to school, you see friendship, they say roommates, blah blah blah, a lot of things. We've heard a lot of things, all right. When you say they are not compatible, they cannot stay together. You know, they are friends even though you are good friends, but you cannot live together. You get. And so what do you think? Do you think we should run from those guys, or probably we see if you can probably tell them to see if they are teachable, to tell them their flaws? Because some persons, you know, to some extent, some people might be doing something they don't know.
No,
they are ignorant
doing...
of what they are doing. Do you think we should stick around and probably, you know, to see if we can change?
For me, I would say running out or maybe trying to take a run. Why? Sure. There are people that environment affected while they were growing. And meeting you, maybe who had a better opportunity to grow in a better environment, they might be doing some certain things without even knowing that this is wrong. And if they don't know what you like, dislike, it is as they display them, you pick, this person doesn't know this, and maybe I should tell him or her this. And by the time you've said it, maybe countlessly, and there is no adjustment to it. The person is not creating room for change, you know.
He doesn't want to. There is no. He wants to be. He wants to be God, the woman for. He doesn't want to change some of those characters.
I think that is where you, as a person, for your mental health, for your peace of mind, you begin to make adjustments and begin to withdraw. Let that person notice that space, that vacuum, and begin to ask, why does that? So I don't think that running will be the best thing to do at first. Because
relationship. Sure. All right. Okay, Sawizi, I want to ask, do you think when a friend doesn't come through for a friend, do you think it should be a red flag?
That's not a red flag.
When I mean coming through, like the first time he doesn't come through, second time he's not coming through, third time he's not coming through, both is not basically on finance level. All right, because friendship is not all about finance. Let's say, for example, you have maybe something you want him to do for you. All right, maybe to cover for you in
before we actually dive into that, we have to first understand the meaning of the word friend.
Okay.
See, people, the word should be able to mirror who you are. See, there's a saying that show me your friend, I tell you whom you are. People should be able to mirror whom you are by looking at the people, the set of people you mingle with, you call your own friends. You can have buddies, like people that you are good with, but they are not really your friend. Because there are some certain things about these people that is not agreeable with you. You are cool with them at a certain level, but they are not really your friend. So if that kind of person doesn't come through, there is nothing to worry about. There is really nothing to worry about. Now, but the one that you call your friend, before you even call them up for something, you self, you know, say this guy go show up, he go deliver for you. Like, you know, the questioner, you know the abilities of your friends. Because of say, una don't reach a certain point
before you call the person.
Before you call somebody your friend,
you have to consider the person a friend.
Friendship never ends. Friendship never. I'm like otawike. There are friends that in the streets we call blood. This one don't pass. Now your blood.
Exactly.
So you should know what these persons are capable of and what they are not capable of, so that you don't come and carry expectation. Gabi Madenisi at the end of the day, only to up to your expectation. No.
Another thing is, we young people, we don't really place people. Sometimes one of the issues we have is that maybe probably you don't know where this person is placing you.
Identify where this
You
person
get?
dey place you.
Then you are
Identify your
placing the
role.
person at a
Yes,
very, very high
thank
level.
you.
Then
Be
he's
able to
placing you-
identify. That's what I'm saying. Role play. Be able to
Yes.
identify the roles of people that you have around you.
Okay.
Mara ife ha na-emere gị, mara nke gị na nke gị nwa na onwe ya na-emere ya.
Yes.
Know what you are doing for them and what they are
Yes.
doing for you.
With
There are
that.
people that should just be your hello hi buddies.
Your acquaintances.
Hello hi buddies.
Yeah.
And then there are people that should be friends.
Bro, my blood.
My blood,
Yeah,
my blood,
I
they
get,
different from
I
bro.
Yes.
Now my bro.
I get,
You get.
I get.
You don't smoke, you don't drink, and then your friend na person where they smoke and drink
Na
like
supplier, sir.
where they na big time supplier. Every discussion na that one. With time. With time. I am not easily influenced. Friend, when they influence friend, come on, they go influence you now. Now with time.
that's a good one. So finally, let's look at the area of business.
Okay.
Do you think there are some red flags that you see? There are red flags in business, right?
Of course,
Sure.
of course, there are.
Definitely.
Accountability is
day
one
now.
of them. Accountability is one of
Besides
them.
the day now.
He dey.
You know, sometimes some of our youth. What do you think, Sawizi? You know this get rich quick syndrome where they want to bring 5,000 in the next. What do you think? I think that's one of the biggest scam in business.
See, that thing is being driven by wanting excessive profits, right? If I'm in a business with you, right, and you are not mature enough to understand that business is all about gains and losses. When the loss come, both of us will share them. When the profits come, we share them. What am I doing with you? We are not doing that business. At a point, I will walk out because you all I see is someone that wants to step on somebody's head, and then you want to step on my head now,
Or use you
and
as a
then
ladder.
use me as a ladder to calm down. You don't do that. For me, I think the best form of business anybody should do is partnership, because growth it is best in partnership. When you understand me, I understand, right? So you see accountability, you see people wanting to be excessively gainful in a relation, in a business. They are my biggest red flags, right? So you don't want to be able to if the loss come as na me, you want pin them to me. You don't want share in the loss. You are all about the gains. You don't count the losses.
Another thing is some people don't.
No. And then when we are doing something, when we are in a business, right? You don't want to make everything the money they show, but they
The transparency is not there.
Transparency is not there.
Okay,
There is no proper accountability.
Then-
What me and you they do? What are we doing? What are we doing? It's no longer a business. It's a scam. It's scam.
Our youths of nowadays, we have a lot to learn. That's the
Of course,
truth.
yeah, of course we
have a lot to learn based on this red flag kind of thing, all right? Because some people exhibit this kind of thing and they don't even know about it.
It has gotten to a point where it has become their character.
Exactly.
Right? It has
Okay.
eaten deep into their system, and then it has become a character that they just do it and feel it's normal. It's not normal. You are a thief.
And when they are doing it to some other persons, they will think it's the way
It's the way.
to do it.
Papa, you are doing it wrong.
But
You're wrong.
then, there is one where they say bruzo or
They
if
don't-
they are doing it,
Eh,
they don't feel that it's a bad thing.
Until
But
it is the
yeah.
same energy is
Yeah,
returned to
yeah,
them,
yeah.
and then they start telling you that see this person, see this person, see this person. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? You know, people that like to say it as it is don't like to even hear it as it is.
Yes,
That is
yes,
one
yes,
thing
that's
about
true,
it.
that's
So you want to be the one to be throwing energy, but you don't want to be receiving energy.
All right.
I clap for you. I don't clap for you.
What finally is just a word of advice. What do you have? What will you say to our youths of today, based on what we have spoken? We've talked about red flags in relationship, friendship, in business. So, what? Just in few sentences, what would you want to tell our youths of today?
Okay. I would say that anything you know you cannot finish, whether in a relationship, love relationship, friendship, or in business, don't even try starting it. Anything you know you cannot tolerate, you can't endure, you can't overlook, please don't go in for it. You go break down. So go for those ones you know you can, and stick to it. So that's just in few words. That's just, I don't want to start explaining things and.
What will you dish out as an advice finally for our youths?
Okay. First, I would say take everything easy, slow and steady. Don't be in a haste. Don't rush. Calm down. Calm down. It's life. You're not the one that planned everything here. Life done the road before you enter. Right? You are just a piece in the number. Right? This is one. Calm down. Take everything slow. No rush. Huh? Then, use your head. More than you use your use your head. Use your head. Whatever, anything where you do, whatever it is that you are doing, use your head. Be as wise as a serpent. He get why. He get why. So that you don't come and start crying. So just take it slow and then use your head. That's all.
All right. Finally, I would say for me is that considering the topic we discussed today about red flag, I think every youth should. You are a bad person if your bad characters, your flaws, you don't know about them. Because I think at every point in your life, you should be able to ask your friends, what are the things I'm doing you don't like? What are the things you feel I should change? You know, you can. There is one of our teachers then in secondary. How he does it is during his birthday, he will buy exercise books. All right, he will share to his friends. All right, then they will write. You just have to tell him things you feel you want him to change. All right, things you feel this is bad that you want him to work on. All right, should be a template for every one of us as a youth. All right, nobody should say, carry me the way I am, take me the way I am. That you a devil in human form. That you a devil in human form. If you're always saying, take me the way I am, you should be able to work on yourself, work on your flaws, work on your. All right.
If all of us carry ourselves the way we are, this word go contain all of us at all.
So that is it. I think everybody should work on themselves, right? Work on themselves, right?
Be
teachable. Learn how to learn
and unlearn.
Everybody is so.
That's how it is. All right. Thank you, my beautiful people. We have come to the end of this section. All right. This is the Unfiltered Room podcast. Once again, thank you, Sawizi, for coming around once more. Thank you, Miss Amara. We appreciate. We love what you guys give to us today. All right. We say may the Lord bless you. All right. See you same time. See you same season. This is your host, your favorite host, Apostle Vokish. Thank you. God bless you.